All right, guys, let's get warmed up. It is chilly here. Is it? Sure, it's warm for you, Lakshmi, as always.
No, for me, it's perfect.
I know. It's like 25 degrees here. All right, let's step forward and we'll twist. Alternate legs, get your hips warmed up. Hi, Lillian. All right, now we're gonna walk out into an inchworm. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. Your most advanced option, this is still a warm-up exercise, so don't go crazy with it. Most advanced option is to walk out into that inchworm, bring a leg forward, and open up, okay? Your second option is to just stay in standing, big step forward, and arms up into that hip flexor stretch. Okay, so you can either walk it out with that inchworm here, step forward, plant that hand, open up, hold for a couple seconds, and switch sides. If you're in standing, in that hip flexor stretch, you're just thinking about pushing that back hip forward, arms up in the air, hold for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then switch sides. Do a couple of these on each side. All right, you can walk it back up to standing however you need to, and let's just warm up with a little hamstring curl here, that butt kick. Okay, we've got 4 blocks today. Each block will have 3 exercises in it. Okay, a cardio exercise, a strengthening exercise, and a core exercise, okay? 30 seconds of each one, about 10 seconds of rest in between. We're gonna go for 3 rounds, okay? So your goal is to keep moving. We are gonna do a little bit of like up and down from standing to the mat. I'll give you some standing options too if that up and down is too much for you, okay? So we are just going to start with some jumping jacks here, okay? We're ready in 2, 1, and go. So give me 30 seconds of jumping jacks. We're still getting warmed up, so don't go too crazy with it. Good, 15 seconds. Back in. Good, couple more. 2, 1, relax. All right, let's bring it down. We've got some push-ups. So if you'd rather use a wall for your push-ups, feel free, okay? We're ready in 2, 1, and go right into those push-ups here. Good, 15 seconds. Good, 2, 1, relax. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and flip over on your back, okay? So, knees bent, feet on the floor, arms back behind your head. We're gonna bring those knees in towards your chest, reach towards your ankles, and all the way back out, okay? Ready in 2, 1, and go. Good, bringing the knees in, reaching towards those ankles on the outside, and all the way back out. Good, we're going 10 more seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. All right, we're gonna do 2 more rounds, just like that. Back to our jumping jacks, and 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna keep rolling through it. Just jump in whenever you can, okay? While you're doing those jumping jacks, I'm going to talk you through your modification for that core exercise. So if you don't want to go up and down from the floor like that, for those double crunches, instead of lying on your back, you'll stay in standing and do a really controlled good morning here, okay? So that's your option for that core exercise at the end, okay? 2, 1, relax. All right, we are back in our push-up position. So either on the wall or on the floor. We're going for our push-ups in 2, 1, and go. Good. Perfect, good push-ups here, 15 seconds. Keeping that core nice and tight, trying to move your whole body down to the floor. In 1 unit, 2, 1, relax. All right, we're gonna go ahead and flip right over for those double crunches. Like I said, if you prefer to stay in standing and do that good morning, feel free. 2, 1, and go. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Arms back behind your head. You're gonna bring everything in towards your chest. Reach towards those ankles. You can crunch your head up off the mat or keep the head down, okay? Good, 10 seconds. Perfect. 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. All right, round 3, final round of this sequence here. We're going back to our jumping jacks. And 2, 1, and go. Give me those jumping jacks one more time. And jump or step. Good, 15 seconds. Good, couple more. 2, 1, relax. All right, back down for 1 more set of those push-ups, okay? 30 seconds of work, about 10 seconds of rest. 2, 1, and go. If your transitions take a little bit longer, that's okay. If you need rest, take it. Perfect. Give me about 10 more seconds here on those push-ups. Good, 2, 1, relax. All right, flip it on over on your back for those double crunches. One more time. Knees bent, feet on the floor, arms back behind your head. We're going in 2, 1, and go. Knees are coming in towards your chest. Hands are coming in towards those ankles. Good. 15 seconds. Almost there. 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. All right, we're gonna make our way back up to standing. We're gonna go into our third set of our second set of exercises here. Okay, that second block, so same format, 1 cardio exercise, 1 strength exercise, 1 core exercise. So I'm gonna start in standing with some side shuffles. So give yourself a little bit of space. You're just gonna move side to side, okay? We are ready in 2, 1, and go. Going side to side with these shuffles. Good. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna talk you through your modification for your core exercise. So like I said, if that up and down bothers you, if you ever have any dizziness with that up and down, you're gonna stay in standing the whole time. Your option for your core exercise, which is our third exercise here, is to stay in standing, okay? That's your option for that third exercise if you need it. Good, 2, 1, relax. All right, for our strength exercise here, we're gonna sit it down, pulse, 1, 2, stand up, okay? 2, 1, and go, sit it down, pulse, 1, 2, all the way up at the top. Add weight here if you want. You don't have to. Good. My legs are sore from earlier in the week. Good. Couple more. Really sit it back. 2, 1. Relax. All right, this is where we're either gonna move down to the floor or stay in standing, okay? If you're on the floor, we're gonna go for bicycles. Hands behind your head, elbow to opposite knee. Okay, bicycles. We're ready in 2, 1, and go. So bicycles here, or those standing oblique crunches, okay? If you're in standing, make sure you're thinking about that core, be intentional, pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Couple more. 2, 1, relax. Okay, round 2. Bring it on up. Side shuffles. Jump in whenever you're ready in 2, 1, and go. Whether you normally experience dizziness or not, when we're going up and down from the floor to standing, kind of get your bearings first, okay? Sometimes it takes a second to, figure out where you're at. Get everything flipped around the right way. So take your time. Good, 10 seconds. Get that lateral movement in. Good, 2, 1, relax. Short break. We've got those pulse squats here, okay? Let's work those legs. We're ready in 2, 1, and go. Sit it down, pulse. Stand all the way up, squeeze at the top. And breathe. Good. As always with our squats, make sure we're not leaning too far forward. I'm not the best example of that. A lot of that comes from flexibility that is challenging for me, but try not to put your chest on your thighs here. Keep a good upright posture. 2, 1, relax. All right, standing obliques, or make your way down to your mat. Okay, standing or lying for those bicycles. 2, 1, and go. If you're standing, that elbow is going to the knee on the same side. Our bicycles, we're going to cross our body. Perfect, 10 more seconds, keep going. 2, 1, relax. All right, one more round right here. Side shuffles, one more time. Ready in 2, 1, and go. Move it side to side. You can jump this, you can really kind of shuffle it. You can side step, okay? You guys know your options. Just like to remind you, you can stay more upright, okay? Adjust as you need to. That can change throughout that interval too. 2, 1, rest. 10 seconds of rest before our pulse squats, okay? Add weight here if you want, especially if the last couple sets felt easy. 2, 1, go, sit down, pulse. Stand all the way up at the top. Belly button pull towards your spine. Good. And breathe. 10 seconds. Good, one more. 2, 1, relax. All right, one more round of those standing obliques, or we can move down to our mat or our bicycles. We are ready in 2, 1, and go. Focus on your breathing. Good job, guys. 15 seconds. Almost there. 2, 1. Relax. Good job, guys. All right. Block 3. Same format. Cardio, strength, core. 30 seconds of each. 3 rounds, okay? This is one more where we're gonna go up and down. Our last block will stay in standing the whole time, okay? So we're gonna start with some jump rope here, okay? I'm gonna use my invisible jump rope, okay? You can either hop it, you can kind of jog those feet. I do want you to keep those arms moving. If you prefer high knees, step ups, jumping jacks, feel free, okay? Just adjust as you need to. Find something that'll keep your heart rate up. Second exercise, you will need some sort of weight. So either a band or dumbbells, okay? Let's start with that jump rope in 2, 1, and go. So jump rope here. If you're jumping, you've got nice soft feet. Good. Keep those arms moving. Most important thing to me is keeping your heart rate up, but with jump rope, there is some agility involved, okay? That mind-body connection. So there is a reason for us to use a real jump rope sometime, or something that challenges our coordination a little bit. So don't forget that part. And that's kind of where our arms come in here. 2, 1, relax. All right. Rows. So a band or dumbbells, flat back. These are going to be our seesaw rows. So basically both arms are moving at all times, okay? So it's not an alternating 1, 1. It's nice and quick. We're moving back and forth here, okay? We are ready in 2, 1, and go. So you can do the same thing with your band. As one weight is coming up, the other's coming down. Try to keep your core nice and tight. Hips and shoulders centered. Squared up towards the floor, not kind of rotating out here, okay? Couple more. 2, 1, relax. All right, we can move down to the floor for our core exercise. Our core exercise on our back, I'll show you our other exercise too. So if you're gonna be on your back, it's gonna be legs up and reach, okay? Similar to that first one we did with the knees bent, and if it feels better to bend your knees, go for it. If you want to stay in standing, we're gonna go arms out, lift one leg, reach with the opposite hand, okay? 2, 1, and go. So either on your mat with that V up, fold, or in standing here, one arm and the opposite leg. Good. Like I said, with that V up, if it bothers your back, to keep the legs straight, keep them bent, okay? Good, nice job. Few more. 2, 1, and relax. Okay, round 2. Make your way on up. We're gonna go back to our jump rope, okay? Our invisible jump rope, those skips, work those arms. We are ready in 2, 1, and go. moving those arms. You can jog those feet. You can hop both at the same time. Good. Try to keep those arms nice and tight, not just kind of, fling them around nice and tight here. A few more seconds. 2, 1, relax. All right. Rows, grab your weights or your band. We're going for that seesaw row. As one's coming up, the other's coming down. You're ready in 2, 1, and go. Belly button pulled towards your spine. Protect that lower back. Every exercise is a core exercise, okay? If you focus on that transverse abdominis muscle, okay, that inner abdominal muscle that stabilizes our core. Couple more. 2, 1, relax. Okay. On your back for those V-ups, or in standing for that oblique crunch. Ready, in 2, 1, and go. Raise those legs, reach towards your toes. Make sure you're not dropping those legs. You're lowering them down. If, as you get to the bottom, that back really arches up, you can either not go as low or keep the knees a little more bent, okay? This should not cause pain in your lower back. Good, couple more. 2, 1, relax. All right, guys, one more round of that same sequence. Let's come up to standing. One more time. We're gonna go back to our jump ropes here. And 2, 1, and go. Nice soft feet. Work those arms. Jump or skip. Good. Just keep those feet moving. Good, 10 seconds. Almost there. 2, 1, relax. All right, for that strength exercise, grab those weights. We've got our seesaw rows. Weights or bands are ready in 2, 1, and go. Alternating here. Nice and smooth. Think about using those back muscles. Our arms are there to assist us, but they're not the main storyline here. Couple more. 2, 1, relax. Good job. All right. Back down to our mat one more time for those V-ups, okay? On your back, legs out straight, arms back behind your head. We're ready in 2, 1, and go. Raise it up, reach towards your toes, all the way back out. If you want a little bit more on this V-up, you can try to sit it all the way up and all the way back out. So lifting those feet, lifting your torso off the mat and reaching all the way up. That is a progression here. 2, 1, relax. Okay, one more block of exercises here. So we got about 6 minutes or so left. We might finish with just a little bit of core at the end. We'll see what our time looks like. But same sequence, cardio, strength, core, okay? Your cardio exercise here. You're gonna feel like it's a strength exercise at first, but I want you to move with intensity. Try to keep that heart rate up. So, hands behind your head. This is our prisoner squat here. So squat, lift that leg, okay? So similar to the core exercise I offered in our last round, squat and lift. So you're gonna move nice and quick, shifting that weight. Your heart rate should get up, okay? So don't try to go slow squat, stand up, lift, okay? It's gonna be quick. Like I said, move with intensity here, okay? 2, 1, and go. Squat and lift, squat and lift. That leg is already coming up in the air as I'm coming up out of that squat, okay? They're one movement here. Good. Nice and powerful. Kick that leg up. 10 seconds. I want you to try to get that leg up so it's even with your face here right in front of you, okay? A couple more. 2, 1, relax. Okay, your strength exercise for this block. Alternating legs, side lunges, okay? 2, 1, and go. Add weight if you want. With these, I want you kind of slow it down, okay? Be intentional in a different way. Be intentional in the way that you're bringing that heart rate down. Think about the muscles that you're using. With side lunges, we kind of tend to like fall into the lunge. Really think about you're in control. Use those muscles in the right way. 2, 1, relax. Grab a weight. Your standing core exercise here is going to be a chop. So I'm going to tell you when to switch sides. What you're going to do is you're going to start with that weight on the right side. A little mini squat here. You're going to bring it up to the opposite corner and rotate those hips, okay? We're going to do 30 seconds on each side. Okay, we're ready in 2, 1, and go. So weight on the outside of the right leg. Chop it up to the left corner, back down to that squat. So we're only going in this direction for now. I will tell you when to switch that starting position. Make sure you are pivoting your hips, pivoting this back foot. If you try to twist with that foot cemented on the ground, you're going to hurt your knee, okay? So move that foot. 2, 1, relax. Other side. 2, 1, and go. You might think you can do the twist without pivoting, and you might be able to for a little while, but that one time when that knee doesn't move, gonna hurt. So bring those hips with you, raising that weight up to the opposite corner. Think about using your core to lift that weight, not your arms to do a shoulder raise, okay? 2, 1, relax. Okay, round 2. Squat with those hands behind the head. Lift that leg. 2, 1, go. Squat, lift, nice and quick. Hands are going behind the head every time. Elbows are back, okay? Try not to fold in on yourself here. You can also keep the arms out. I just want a nice open chest. Good. 2, 1, relax. Couple deep breaths. Take your 10 seconds of rest. Then we're gonna go into our side lunges. Ready in 2, 1, and go. Good. Make sure in that lunge, both feet are pointed forward. Try to avoid this kind of rotation here. It's not wrong, but most of us just don't do it correctly when we try to put that foot angled out. So forward is generally better. 2, 1, relax. Back to our chops. Grab your weight on your right side. Mini squat, raise it to that left corner, okay? 2, 1, and go. Pull it up to that left corner. Pivot those hips. Pivot that back foot. Good. 15 seconds. Good, almost there. 2, 1. Left side. 2, 1. Go, bring it up. Starting on the left, pull it up to that opposite corner. Good. Couple more. 2, 1. Relax. All right, short break. Going into those squats one more time. One note about that chop, you might feel this in your lower back. As long as it's not pain, as long as it's not sharp pain, it's okay. It's gonna work your lower back muscles. So as long as it's not sharp stabbing pain, it's okay. It's just muscle fatigue, which is all right. Hands behind our head, squat and lift in 2, 1, and go. Squat and lift. But of course, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, stop, okay? But just so you're not like, oh my gosh, something's wrong with my back. It's working those muscles. There's muscles back there, just like all of them that, you know, you have to use, and they tend to be really weak. So you'll feel some exercises in there as they're working. Couple more. 2, 1. Relax. Short break. Catch your breath. Side lunges one last time. 2, 1. And go. Send those hips back. Good. I think we've talked about this before. If you prefer to do side lunges like this versus that step, that's okay. Generally, I'll show them like this just because it's more movement, but that shifting is okay too, especially if you are nervous about your knees. Okay, this is a little more controlled, that shift side to side. 2, 1, relax. All right, chops. One last time. Grab that weight. We're gonna start on the outside of our right leg. We're gonna pull it up to the left corner. And 2, 1, and go. Bring that hip with you. For future reference, you can do the same thing with a band. Okay, you would put that band under that foot, pull it up to the top corner. Same thing. Good. 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Left to right and go. Belly button pulled towards the spine. Good, almost there. Few more. Good, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. All right, let's go ahead and think. Let's go down to our mat. So take a second, grab some water if you need it. Bring your heart rate down just a little bit. Okay, then we're gonna move down to our mats just to stretch, okay? It's been a long week, first post-holiday week. So let's just take a few minutes to stretch it out. So let's go legs out wide in this V position. Not angled at my camera correctly. So legs out wide in this V position. This I want you to walk both both hands out in front of you. Try to keep your back nice and flat. And just take a couple deep breaths. Try to bring that heart rate down a little bit more. All right, we're gonna fold one leg in, keep this other leg out straight. Reach towards your toes. Do your best not to round forward too much. Okay, keep the back as flat as you can. And slowly switch sides. Bring that other leg out. Fold this leg in. Reach towards your toes. All right, let's go bottoms of your feet together. Open up your hips. All right, you can sit however you're comfortable. Walk one hand out as far as you can. The other arm up and over. Try to keep your booty on the floor the whole time. Should feel a stretch going down this side of your body here. And we can slowly switch sides. And slowly bring it back in. We're just going to roll those shoulders back. Slowly. Good. And last thing, we'll just bring one arm across. Open up that chest and bring that other arm across. And slowly relax. Good job, guys. Have a great weekend. Stay warm. Bye, guys. I'll see you
Stay cool.
next week.
I'll stay cool.
Yeah.